Hello and welcome to another exclusive property video for Peter Clarke in Leamington Spa. Here we find ourselves on Millbank in Warwick. Located equidistant to both Warwick and Leamington town centres, this fantastic and sizable 3-bedroom detached bungalow is sat on a larger than average plot and has interior accommodation, briefly comprising large entrance hallway, spacious living room with dual aspect windows, refitted kitchen dining room, utility and guest WC, 3 generous bedrooms, 2 of which are in excess of 15 foot, a family bathroom which has been recently refitted with a separate shower, and then a further shower room. Outside, the property benefits from gardens to 4 sides, driveway for 2 cars, and an attached double garage with internal access. Let me show you around the property. So starting off in the entrance hallway, as I say, it's a very spacious area this. And we've actually got 2 Velux roof lights throwing lots and lots of natural light in here. From here straight ahead of us is the kitchen dining room. Over on our left hand side are the bedrooms and bathrooms. And let's start off on the right hand side and go into this wonderful 21 foot living room. Dual aspect, complete with a bit of an echo today because there's no furniture in here. We also have a working log burning stove, and position wise we look straight up the street as well, so there's no one looking back at us. Got oak flooring in here as well, and the whole property has been recently redecorated and recarpeted. Very generous first reception room, I think you'll agree. Ample room for all your living furniture. Let's just have another look at that hallway because it really is a very big space. Forgot to mention as well, that's a brand new composite door that's just gone on. And then we'll go through into the kitchen dining room. And again, very sizable room this. Ample room in here for large dining table. You'd easily get 8 people around a table in here, no problem at all. You've got French doors going out onto the westerly facing rear garden, and then we have this large double glazed window facing out onto the side garden. The kitchen itself comprises a range of shaker style pale grey wall and base mounted units with integrated appliances including fan assisted electric oven, countertop mounted hob with overhead extractor, and then just in here we have a full-size dishwasher, and the kitchen and all the appliances here are brand new. There's ample space as well for an upright fridge freezer, and behind me is the utility room which we'll head into in just a second. As I say, French doors going out onto the westerly facing rear garden, and you can't see it but the garden wraps all the way around to the left and then drops back around to the front of the house as well. So it's a large L-shaped garden here, but you've got an ideal spot just out there for barbecue terrace, exterior dining, and quite a nice sized lawn as well. Just to point out as well, on the exterior you've also got rear access into the garage and even a built-in storage shed as well, which I'll show you in full detail when we get out there. Continuing on through another composite door, we have utility area, and you've got space and plumbing for both washing machine and tumble dryer in there, an obscured double glazed window to the rear elevation. Just on my right hand side we have a guest WC that has low level WC, wall mounted wash hand basin, and again an obscured double glazed window to the rear elevation. From here we also have a side lobby, and this opens out onto the parking area. I just open the door here, you've got driveway parking for a couple of cars, space for the bins, and then the side garden, which again could be enclosed quite easily, I would have thought, and made more use of. There's also ample on-road parking. These are our cars parked here at the moment, just to Let's try and clear the driveway for the photos and the video. Right, if I spin back through, I'm not going to go into the garage because it's filled with stuff, but it is a 16-foot by 18-foot garage with an aluminium up and over garage door. Oh, I didn't pop that door closed, apologies. 16-foot by 18-foot garage with an up and over garage door, and then it has split timber doors giving access directly onto the rear terrace. And of course that means that if you have got push bikes, motorcycles, I mean even a small car perhaps, you could squeeze through. But very useful for things like lawn mowers and such as well, because of course you've got gardens to four sides here. So heading back through into the entrance hallway, drop down ladder shows that we've got access into the loft space, and the hot water tank is located up there. The loft is part boarded as well. But we'll start off, I think, with the principal bedroom. So going into that one first, and again measuring in excess of 15 foot in length. This really nice sized bedroom. I believe it's about 12 or just shy of 12 foot wide, so it's a really good sized double room, rear facing double glazed window, and that of course looks out onto the rear garden, and the garden is wide rather than deep, but it is a good space, and the overall plot size from memory is 0.16 of an acre, so it's a really good sized plot. Next to us in the principal bedroom, we go into the refitted and beautifully appointed family bathroom. Now in here you've got this huge bathtub, sink and the low level WC, but also an oversized shower cubicle with mains fed shower, this lovely sliding glass screen as well, large double glazed and obscured window to this side elevation, and you've got really nice tiling all the way around to all the splashback areas. Bedroom 2, to be honest with you, again, it's exactly the same length. I think it's something like 15'9" in length, and it's just that little bit narrower, but it's still about 10 foot in width. So it's a really good sized double room, this. You've got solid wood parquet floor in here, and a large double glazed window to the front elevation. Right, continuing on, next to us again, another shower room here. This one again, modern suite comprising low level WC. You've got vanity unit mounted wash hand basin, and then an enclosed shower cubicle again with mains fed shower and sliding glass screen. You've got plenty of under counter storage, and you've also got an obscured double glazed window to the front elevation as well. Third and final bedroom, measuring something in the region of 11 foot by 9 foot if memory serves correctly, but it will certainly take a double bed as a guest room. You have a double glazed window to the rear elevation, and again newly installed carpets in all of these bedrooms. All the paintwork's been freshly done as well. So, just a quick recap. 3 bedrooms, all capable of taking doubles. Family shower room, refitted family bathroom with that lovely shower in there as well. You've got that huge living room, which is dual aspect, the refitted kitchen and utility, as well as a guest WC and of course the garage. Now, I'm going to take you for a brief walk around the outside of the property, simply because, to be honest with you, you need to see everything, and then we'll go into the back garden at the end of the video, if that's all right. So, right, just heading out through the back door here, and as I say, we're onto Millbank here. There is gated and covered lockable side access, which forms a useful storage shed area there. garage door to the double garage, and then of course you've got this fantastic side garden, and these gardens and grounds wrap all the way around the front and the side of the house on both sides, and of course you've got the lovely garden at the rear as well. So you could very easily enclose this side garden here, have more use of this space and make it incredibly private because you've got this lovely mature hedgerow. Now we're onto the public footpath here, past my car, so apologies that wouldn't normally be parked there. And then we'll show you the front lawn, because it really is a big space. And again, if you can drop the curb, you could create more driveway parking on the front of the property as well as to the side. So there's a lot of potential. Drop curb application through the Highways Agency isn't overly expensive, and it could well be feasible. Obviously that is going to be subject to approval though. That's newly instated footpath which only went in about a week ago, and there's new fencing there to the side garden as well. So you can see just how big this plot is. It really is a great size, and we're ever such a quiet location, but we're a stone's throw away from Morrison's mini market. You've got a Marks and Spencer's mini market within walking distance from here as well. Good chip shop, and of course Warwick and Leamington town centres are not far either. Right, let's head back through and I'll show you into the garden as promised. So potential for a little barbecue area just there. You've got the raised terrace at the rear, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, we are westerly facing as well, so you're going to capture all the afternoon and evening sun. We're shooting this at midday and the sunlight is on pretty much all of that lawn, all of the terrace as well. Rear access into the oversized double garage. You've got rear outside tap there, and also exterior power supply, and that's the rear access there from that covered garden shed and walkway area that we were talking about from the front. Just panning around, a really good sized lawn, little pond at the back of the garden there as well, and of course you've got this fantastic raised dining terrace, and of course the further dining terrace here. Now heading back through, if we keep going, as I say, the gardens do wrap around all four sides of the property, so you've got potential for further garden space here, and you could always have gates put in at the front if you wanted to instate some kind of parkway or parking or driveway just there as well. Well, there we have it, folks. Millbank in Warwick. I think you'll agree it's a fantastic home, offering real potential and versatile accommodation. If you have any further questions relating to this or any of the other properties on our books, please do feel free to give me a call on 01926 429 400. My name's Matthew Correll. Thank you for watching.